Hello everyone, welcome to the Simperion IAS YouTube channel. In this video we will cover the PYQs of 2021 from question number 76 to question number 100. Let's start with the question number 76. Which one of the following is a reason why astronomical distances are measured in the light years? The correct answer is the speed of light is always same. The speed of light is 3 lakh kilometers per second. So the astronomical distances are always measured in light year because the speed of light is always same. See, light always travels in straight line. That is wrong. Gravity of a stellar bodies does not change. It changes. Distances among stellar bodies do not change. It changes as they revolve or as they rotate. The distances among the stellar bodies also change. So even by going through 1, 2, 3, we can eliminate A, B, C, and D is an answer. Or even by the concept, D is a correct answer. Let's go to the question number 76. We adopted parliamentary democracy based on the British model, but how does our model differ from that of British model? As regards legislation, the British Parliament is supreme or sovereign, but in India the power of Parliament to legislate is limited. Correct. In India the Constitution is the supreme, not the Parliament. So that is wrong. So that is correct. In case of the Britain, the British Parliament is supreme and sovereign. In India, the Parliament is not supreme and sovereign. It's limited. Correct. In India, the matters related to the constitutionality of amendment of an act of the Parliament are referred to the Constitution bench by the Supreme Court. Correct. The CJI refers the matter to the constitutional bench in India. So that is correct. Even 1 and 2 are correct. It's a question from the PYQ. It is asked in the 1998. Coming to the question number 78. The N. Gopal Swami Iyengar committee suggested that the ministers and the secretary to be designated solely for pursuing the subject of administrative reforms and promoting it. It is not said by N. Gopal Swami Iyengar committee. It is said by, this is a recommendation given by the first ARC. Even the N. Gopalaswamy Iyengar committee is also related to restructuring of Central Secretariat. N. Gopalaswamy Iyengar committee is related to restructuring of Central Secretariat. In 1970, the Department of Personals was constituted on the recommendations of Administrative Reform 1996 and was placed under the Prime Minister. Correct. DOPT comes under the Prime Minister. Statement 2 is correct. Coming to the question number 79. The right to privacy is protected under the which of the Act of Constitution? Under Article 21. It's a very recent judgment of 2019, that is Puttaswamy judgment. Right to privacy comes under the Article 21, that is right to freedom and liberty. Right to freedom and liberty. It's a 2019 judgment in the case Puttaswamy case. Let's go to the question number 80. In India, there is no law restricting the candidates from contesting in one Lok Sabha election from 3 constituencies. See, initially before 1996, there was no restriction, but after 1996, Section 33 subpart 7 of Representations of People Act 1951 restricts anybody can maximum contest from 2 seat. That this maximum 2 seat that is started after 1996. Before that, people could contest 3-4 seats as well. In the 1991 Lok Sabha election, Shri Devilal contested from 3 seats. It is correct because only 2 seat restriction started after 1996. As per the existing rules, if the candidate contests in one Lok Sabha election from many constituencies, his or her party should bear the cost. No, there are you normally see people contesting from 2 seats. The Honorable Prime Minister contested from 2 seats. Rahul Gandhi contested from 2 seats. So it has happened in India before. So there is no paying, bear the cost, etc. So this is very absurd statement. Statement 1, there is a restriction currently maximum 2. Statement 2 is correct. But this question was removed by the UPSC. This question was removed by UPSC. The similar question were asked in the 1999 UPSC as well. Right to city is an agreement, is an agreed human right under United Nations Habitat, monitors the commitment made by each country in this regard. Correct. The statement 1 is correct. Right to city gives every occupant of the city the right to reclaim a public spaces and public participation in the city 100%. See, both the statements, especially statement 2, it is very positive or a general statement. There is nothing in the statement that makes it wrong or sounds wrong or absurd. Let's go to the similarly now statement 3. The right to city means the state cannot deny, very important, any public service or facility to unauthorized colonies. See, this statement sounds absurd, illogical. State can deny public service who are unauthorized, who are illegal colonies. So 3 eliminated, 1 and 2 are correct. I think the answer for this is C, sorry. The answer for this particular question here is not D. It is C. Coming to the question number 82. With reference to India, consider the following statements. Judicial custody means an accused is in the custody of a concerned magistrate and such accused is locked up in the police station, not in the jail. See, there are 2 kinds of custodies. There is police custody, then another one is judicial custody. Judicial custody is in the custody of magistrate. Police custody is kept in the police station for further interrogation. For further interrogation of the who are suspected to have done some wrong. When you are in the judicial custody, you are in the custody of a magistrate and you are in jail, not in police station. Judicial custody means an accused is in the custody of a concerned magistrate, correct, and such accused is locked up in police station, not in jail. No. See, normally when the statement is in format of this but not that, locked up in jail, locked up in police station, not in jail. Whenever these such statements are given in the UPSC, even in the PYQs, the statement are wrong, and even by basic awareness it is wrong. Judicial custody, the police officer in charge of the case is not allowed to interrogate the suspect without approval of court. Correct. See, when he is in the police station, they are asked, it is given for a police custody. One of the reason is interrogation. When he's in the judicial custody, if the police want to interrogate, they have to take the permission of court because the person is under the custody of a magistrate and is in jail. Let's go to the question number 83. When prisoners makes out a sufficient case, a parole cannot be denied to such prisoner because it becomes a matter of his or her right. See, getting parole is not a right of anybody. Based on their behavior, based on their transformation over the years, after after analyzing that for some time, they can be granted a parole, but it is not the right. State government have their own prisoners release on parole rules, because see, prison comes under the state subject. Every state has their own rules. B is very logically correct. Statement 1 is wrong. Next, at the national level, which ministry is a nodal agency to ensure effective implementation of Scheduled Tribes and Other Traditional Forest Dwellers Recognition FRA Act 2006? So it is more logical, even if without knowing answer, is Ministry of Tribal Affairs. So this question related to schedule area, FRA and tribal ministries were asked in 2016 CDS, UPSC 2019 and 2013 as well. A legislation that confers on the executive or administrative authority an unguided and uncontrolled discretionary power in the matter of application of law violates which one of the following articles of the Constitution? Article 14. See, Article 14 is right to equality and no discrimination based on the gender, sex, caste, race, place of birth, etc. It kind of deals with rule of law, that is fair application of law. A legislation that confers on the executive or administrative authority an unguided and uncontrolled discretionary power in the matter of application of law violates the Act, Article 14, that is right to equality, that is which also has in it a rule of law and a fair application of law. The question related to Article 14 or right to equality were asked in 2002 and 2004 as well. Which one of the following in Indian polity is an essential feature that indicates a federal in the character? Independence of judiciary is safeguarded. See, independent judiciary is federal feature. Union legislature has elected representatives from the constituent units. No. Union cabinet have been elected representatives from regional parties. No. The fundamental rights are enforceable by the court of law. No. See, which are the characteristics of Indian polity that makes it federal in nature are point number 1. Point 1 is already it is given here, independent judiciary. Second is written constitution. The third is supremacy of constitution. Supremacy of, it's not supremacy of Parliament India, it's supremacy of constitution. Next, fourth is rigid constitution. Next is bicameral legislation. Bicameral legislation. Next, dual government polity at the center and state. Independent judiciary. Next important is division of power. Division of power. Even this particular question was asked in the 2011 in the CDS and UPSC 2017. Please go through all this. What makes India, the union characteristics of Indian polity and federal characteristics of Indian polity. With which one of the following best defines the term state? See, the basic definition of the state is, I'll write here. For a state to form, you need to have the people. See, state should have people, then it should have a government, some form of government, sovereignty of that particular geography or area, and it should have a definite territory, sovereignty, its government and people. A community of a persons permanently occupying a definite territory, independent, that is sovereignty, independent of external control, possessing an organized government. People, government, independent of other, that is sovereignty, and definite territory. These are the characteristics of a state. The question related to state was asked in the CDS in 2021. With reference to the Indian judiciary, consider the following statements. Any retired judge of the Supreme Court of India can be called back to sit and act as a Supreme Court judge by the Chief Justice of India with the prior permission of President of India. Yes, that's a power under Article 128. Chief Justice of India ask ex-judges, the retired judges of Supreme Court, or any person who is qualified to be judge of the Supreme Court with the prior permission of President to sit as a judge in the Supreme Court. This is possible. That's Article 128. A High Court of India has the power to review its own judgment as Supreme Court does. Yes, it is allowed under Article 215. So, a High Court in India has the power to review its own judgment as Supreme Court does. I think even in this case the answer is C, not yes. So please. Answer is C here. With reference to India, consider the following statements. There is only one citizenship and one domicile, correct? India allows only single citizenship. So there is no dual citizenship in India, so statement 1 is correct. A citizen by birth only can become a head of the state. A citizen by birth or naturalization can become the president. 2 is wrong. See, there is only one, even though they are given there is only one citizenship. This is a basic fact, you should know this. India doesn't allow, let them use only whatever word they want, that is not extreme. The citizen by birth only can become head of the state. It's not only, it is by birth and naturalization. The foreigner once granted a citizenship cannot be deprived of it under any circumstances. See, if the foreigner is granted a citizenship once, actually it can be deprived if the registration for the citizenship was fraud. If the registration for citizenship found to be fraud, they can be deprived. If they are found disloyal to Constitution of India, they can be denied. If they voluntarily acquire citizenship of other country, they can be denied. So even 3 is wrong. Answer is 1 only. The answer, the CDS 2015 and 16. Which one of the following factors constitute a best safeguard of liberty in the liberal democracy? See, committed judiciary. Many people think committed judiciary, like they try to get conclude their own definition, committed to the people. No, committed judiciary actually by definition of in the political science or in the subject polity, by committed judiciary means A judiciary committed to policies of policies of government. So it's actually the judiciary that is committed to the government. Actually, no, wrong. Centralization of power, no. Elected government, it doesn't mean that it's a liberal democracy. Actually, it's a separation of power. By separation of power, we have checks and balances, uh, which checks which we have checks and balances which uh, acts as a check to abuse of power, by one organ of government. So that is correct. Even the question related to separation of powers were asked in the CAP of 2019 and PYQ 2018. Under the Indian Constitution, concentration of wealth violates. See, concentration of wealth is a DPSP because it's clearly mentioned in the Article 39. Asked in, see, they are given that the word is, what is the fundamentals of DPSP? That is socio-economic justice. So by that word itself, socio-economic justice, it's the concentration of wealth in the DPSP. DPSP fund, one of the objectives, socio-economic justice. The PYQ 2013, 15 and 2020, Article 39 of DPSP says economic system should not lead to the concentration of wealth. It's part of that. Government should take a steps to reduce concentration of wealth. Let's go to the next question. What is the position of right to property in India? Right to property is a legal right available to any person. It is Article 300A. Though it might sound extreme, but if you go and study, just like if you go and read Article 300A, it says, I'll write as it is, no person shall be deprived of property right. It says no person shall be. No person is legal right available to any person. So these two are similar. This is actual, the bare act. If you go through the Article 300A, this is how it is written. So right to property is asked many times by UPSC in the NDA 2012 and UPSC 2005 as well. NDA 2012, NDA 2000, UPSC 2005. What was the exact constitutional status of India on the 26th January 1950? Democratic Republic, Sovereign Democratic Republic, Sovereign Secular Democratic Republic. See, these words are added later. Sovereign Socialist Secular Democratic Republic, that is added later. India was a Sovereign Democratic Republic. The question asked in 2006 and 2013 as well. The 42nd Constitutional Amendment, they added the word socialist and secular. It is added in the 42nd Constitutional Amendment. What is constitutional government? A representative government of a nation with a federal structure, government whose head enjoys the nominal powers, a government whose head enjoys the real powers, a government limited by the term of constitution. See, D is more broader and sounds the definition. Even this question is asked many times in the UPSC CAP of 2014 and UPSC 2020. What is constitutional government is where the constitutional supremacy, by constitutional supremacy it means constitution, the powers of the government are limited by the provisions of the constitution. This is an exact definition of it. In the previous questions also we saw it. In India, the constitution is supreme, not the parliament, not the executive. So everybody's powers are checked with respect to the constitution. So this is correct, and this is a PYQ as well. It is asked many times. You should know it. What's the difference between what is the definition of a constitutional government? Next question. With reference to India, the halbi, ho, and q pertain to a dance of the northwest India, musical instrument, prehistoric cave paintings, and tribal language. It's straightforward question. Tribal language. And they were asked in the PYQ. I think KUIQ was in the PYQ in 1994. See, this is the power of PYQs. We have solved so many questions, like till now I think we have solved 20 questions in this video. At least 10 plus questions you have seen, they were already asked in the PYQs. So if PYQs can help you to that extent, please don't neglect PYQs, especially people who are preparing for 2025. Please concentrate on PYQ as much as possible. Considering the following statement in respect of Bharata Ratna and Padma Awards, Bharata Ratna and Padma Awards are titles under the Article 18(1) of the Indian Constitution. See, under Article 18(c), they are not titles. When they are not titles. Oh, they are titles. No, they are not titles. When they are not titles, they cannot be used as a suffix or the prefix to your name. They cannot be used as They cannot be used as suffix or prefix to the name. So statement 1 is wrong. Padma Awards, which were instituted in the 1954, were suspended only once. No, they were suspended I think 4 times in the 1978, 1979, 1993, 1997. They are suspended 4 times, not only once. Again, the word only once. The fact it's suspended only once. Even if it's suspended 2 times, the statement is wrong. The number of Bharat Ratna award is restricted to maximum of 5. Again, the number maximum of 5. No, it is restricted to the maximum of 3. Even statement 2 is wrong. It is asking about, see here, please you should concentrate while solving this in the UPSC. They are asking which of the following are not correct. They are asking which of the following are not correct. Hope you can see here not correct. When they give not, like, please go through it. If they like, sometimes people don't read these directive words. If you directly mark, you will make it wrong even after knowing the answers. Please concentrate not correct or correct. So all the 3 are incorrect. So the answer is 1, 2, 3. And the question related to Padma Awards, Padma Bhushana, Padma Vibhushana, Padma Shri, Bharata Ratna, it's are important. They asked in the CDS 2009. Please know the difference between all 3-4 awards and even the sports awards. Dronacharya Award, Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna, Arjuna Awards, etc. They have asked that in the PYQ. The United Nations Capital Development Fund (UNCDF) and the Arbor Day Foundations have recently recognized Hyderabad as 2020 Tree City of the World. Statement 1 is wrong. It is by Arbor Day Foundation and Food and Agricultural Organization (FAO). So again, the parent organization given is wrong. This statement is wrong. Hyderabad was selected for the recognition for the year following the commitment to grow and maintain the urban forest. Statement 2 is correct. So statement 1 is wrong and statement 2 is correct. Third question. Consider the following statement with respect to the Laureus World Sports Award, which was instituted in the year 2020. American golfer Tiger Woods was the first winner of the award. Statement 1 is correct. It's a fact, but it is correct. The award has been received mostly by the Formula 1 players so far. The Roger Federer has received a maximum number of awards. See, again, conflicting. They are saying the maximum number of awards are by the Formula One, the car racers, but Federer has received a maximum number of awards. According the mostly highest number of awards received actually is by tennis players, not Formula One racers. So statement 2 is wrong. The answer is 1 and 3. The trick is S2 and S3 are conflicting with each other. Either of them will be part of an answer. Both cannot be answered. 1, 2 and 3 are conflicting. Consider the following statement in respect of 32nd Summer Olympics. The official motto for this Olympic is New World. Actually, the motto is wrong. The motto is faster, higher, stronger, and together. Faster, higher, stronger, together. The sport climbing, surfing, skateboarding, karate, and baseballs were included in this Olympic. Correct. IOC, International Olympic Committee, included these sports. Statement 2 is correct. Coming to the statement 100 questions. Consider the following statement in respect of ICC World Test Championships. The finalists were decided by the number of matches they have won. New Zealand was ranked ahead of England because it has won more matches than the England. See, in the ICC World Cup, Test World Cup, there is no league level games. If you go to the one day ODI or T20 World Cup, let's take T20 World Cup, there are league games. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 teams. In one, there are 1, 2, 3, 4 teams. Just example, they play among themselves. Top 2 will come to semis. They play finals. In the Test World Cup, there is no league games. Directly, the top 2 teams in that year test is selected. So the finalists were decided by just by common sense. Say if finalists were decided by number of matches they won. Actually, it cannot be the way, because say India plays 10 matches. Say Bangladesh placed 3 tests in that year. Bangladesh wins all 3 out of 3. India wins 9. Though we have won more matches, that is 90%, and Bangladesh 3 out of 3, that's 100%. So here in this case, it's not the number of matches they won, the percentage of points. It's a concept they have used to select the top players, 1 and 2, top 2 players in that year, top 2 teams that have performed very well, and they play directly the finals. There is no league games here. The concept is not the number of matches that is won, rather a percentage of points. India and New Zealand, I think that year played the finals. It's not the number of matches won, because if number of matches won, some teams play 20 matches, they win 15 matches. Some play just 5 matches, they win all 5 out of 5. So it's percentage of points, not the number of matches won, because all teams don't get to play the same amount of test in a year. Okay, by this we have completed the 2021 paper. Please subscribe to the one second. Please subscribe to the Simperion IAS. Please subscribe to the Simperion IAS YouTube channel. Press a bell button. Join our YouTube channel. Press a bell button. If you have any feedback, please comment in the comment box. And join our join our Telegram channel as well. Please join our YouTube channel. Join the Telegram channel as well. Please visit our website UPSC Mains Previous Years Answers.com. If you have any feedback, any suggestions, any comment, any videos you want to see in the future, please comment in the comment box below this video. The description to the Telegram group and our website will provide in the link to the Telegram group and the website will provide in the description. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you.